The implications of defining a computer driver are that most crashes can now be handled by tort law. If a computer driver runs a red light, well, we judge it just like a human driver, and we don't even have to know it was in the computer's head. We don't have to analyze it. Running a red light is negligence per se, probably, and so there we are. Do we really need source code analysis? No, it ran a red light. These computer drivers should be subject to traffic tickets and negligence findings the same as human drivers in the same circumstances. One of the side effects is that this avoids overwhelming the courts with product liability. The court system is going to struggle if every single collision caused by a computer driver ends up with a product liability lawsuit. Those are very complicated. There's a lot going on there. It's way different than a relatively straightforward traffic law court case. And by putting everything into tort law, without changing the tort law, we're just going to add this definition. We don't have to rewrite the tort law. It's really going to make things a lot more efficient and I think fair. This isn't the first time someone has had to create a new legal concept for new technology. Back in the day, there were these things called electronic signatures, and people wanted them to replace pen and ink signatures, but it wasn't clear if an electronic signature actually carried legal weight or not. But no one wanted to wait the years and years it would take to sort that out. So instead, what did people say? Well, they said, let's make a law that says there's this thing called electronic signatures. Let's define what it is. And guess what? When you say signature, electronic signature, yeah, that's the signature too. Let's bring all the weight of existing law, statute, etc. to bear. And that's what we want to do for computer drivers. A computer driver is a driver and should be treated the same for tort law purposes. Now, what does this do? It puts financial pressure on companies making computer drivers to have safe driving behavior. They're subject to the same rules. The manufacturer bears the cost from unsafe driving, which is the whole point of tort law, is to incentivize safer, better behavior. Now, this isn't going to get you completely acceptable safety for a number of reasons, but it's going to put pressure on companies to go in the correct direction, and that's a good thing. So it's a start towards safety while we're waiting the years for the regulations and all the other things to be figured out.